the game ball tradition.
Yeah.
That is one of the coolest things I have seen as a sports fan. What gave you that idea?
You're the best fans in the whole world!
It was one of those things, those tough nights I had when we were not winning games and you're driving down, I think it's 3rd Street, 2nd Street, whatever the street is that drives by the Rays Stadium, and driving home and just thinking about, okay, what a parade would look like and big wins and people on the streets. And then I'd get closer to my house and I'd drive through Malakoff Square, and there's MLTs over there. And on Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, I'm coming home from work, and there's a great scene in there, and they're watching sports games. And I think, man, what a great thing it would be to share in a playoff win experience with these people who have yearned for this for so long. And so the game ended, and I think the first thing I shook Rich Bisaccia's hand, the head coach of the Raiders, and the first thing I did was go to Doug, probably at midfield, and say, we got to get those balls, and let's get to work on this thing. Hey, the next one is a new tradition we start today with our first playoff win. It goes to the city of Cincinnati, and we pass these things out at bars across Cincinnati tonight, and we let the fans celebrate with us. So I drove my kids to a bar, left them in the parking lot with my friend, and I went into MLTs, and I brought Kevin Huber along for the ride as well, and we made it happen. Hey, this is the first of many playoff games we win.
It's been one of the cooler things to I'm sure for you, be face-to-face with fans when you're driving by and see the bars or the streets packed celebrating. Do you feel that energy as a coach throughout the season?
Absolutely. You certainly do. And again, I grew up in a college town where Oklahoma was our pro team.
Right.
And I lived and died with their wins and losses. And in 2000, Josh Heupel led them to a national championship out of nowhere. In 1999, they were a 7-5 team. In 2000, they won the championship. And so oftentimes, as we're going through our Super Bowl run, I would remember how I felt as a high school junior when the team was doing so well and the experiences after wins. And so I want to experience that with our fans. I love driving through Cincinnati after a big win. I cherish driving into games. I cherish driving out of games. I look at every fan that's on the side. I look at every jersey. And I certainly don't take for granted all the wins that we have now. I cherish every single second of them.